I take it you are learning German out there? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. The real answer is jawohl. You want to try that one on? Jawohl. Okay, that's medium enthusiastic. I may get you up to speed yet. And learning German, what you're hearing from Latin school teacher Samuel Erich is Old German, Low German, the way they used to speak 200 years ago. Geh morgen rechts neben Beichtstuhl bei den Radstuhl gegenüber. And that means the big glass window behind me. The biggest glass window in the entire church. And suddenly you notice how important I used to be. I was larger than life. Like King Kong and Godzilla all at once. And in front of me there were a lot of smaller figures in the picture. At the bottom of it, it was blue. And this is where water gets involved in our story. Like in the book Knaben Wunderhorn, you read that the children were drowned in the river. And historian Hans Dobertin says that the young people walked for 4 weeks across the Uckermark north of Berlin all the way out to the Baltic Sea, where they sailed out at Johanniterhof and Cheshire Kopan and then went down, just like Titanic. And that's the difference between me and fairy tales. You know how fairy tales go. Fairy tales are, up on the mountain there was a castle, and the beautiful daughter of the king lived there. A hero with a white horse came and rode off with her into the sunset. And if they haven't passed away, then they live happily ever. Everybody dies in my story. That's why I'm not a fairy tale. It's also true, our glass window doesn't exist here anymore. You may have noticed it got lost in the middle of the 30 Years' War of Succession. And in the big long War of Succession, Hameln was surrounded by the Swedish army for a whole year. And the people of Hameln were afraid, and they took valuables out of the town and glass windows out of the market church. They carried the things off when it was dark and foggy, off to Braunschweig, off to Lüneburg, where the things were to be kept safe. The things were so safe there, we never got them back. Which is why we needed a new glass window. And it was installed at the 700th anniversary of the tale, here in the alleyway, where no tourist finds it on his own, in the typical disrespectful treatment of the piper. You've heard? Yeah, now come along.